Things are always changing, aren't they? It seems like the sheer volume of information with which we have to contend on a global scale, trying to sift through vast amounts of just crap in order to figure out what to do next. Change is the only constant in life, it is said. Hey, but way to start out the episode being all positive about stuff. Is there collectively a good spin we might attribute to this point in time? Let's talk about that for a while. This is another fun-filled episode of Ye Old Indie Dude, number 26. This is a series where I will typically speak to inspiration and motivation for the creative individual. My name is Jeff Adams. I'm a singer-songwriter, musician, performer, publisher, and poet with Bucket Stomp Productions. As a creative person myself, I oftentimes will explore aspects of why I am the way I am. What's the force behind creativity? I've explored this idea specifically in another video, which I can link to right here, or okay. To find out more about me, my story, and my music, please visit jeffadams.info, where you can find all of my associated links and published musical works. Of course, I'm on most of the social media platforms out there too. Please be sure to follow me on your favorite. Some people really dig Reddit. They call it the front page of the internet, though I never really understood the notion, being as this platform seems fairly obscure comparatively speaking, but everyone has their own proclivities. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't had a chance to. On this channel, you can find all of my studio releases from Bucket Stomp Productions, as well as renditions of original music from live shows, live streams, shows recorded live, like the series Jeff Adams Indie Live, special presentations, as well as this series too. Live streaming. This has been an area I've been exploring more and more lately, first going live during the time of quarantine on various platforms. There's a YouTube series on this channel I did with my oldest son, Jace. He himself is a very talented musician in his own right. It was called the Lunchtime Quarantine Sets, which includes material from both of us. Jace is in a band called The Bakers. I'll be sure to put a link to his band's Linktree in the description. This past year has provided us with more time, so we have more studio time. The cool part about that is we both produced LPs last year. We had a chance to do work on one another's albums. Similar thing is happening this year. The resulting music from each studio is distinctly more experimental. Jace's band, The Bakers, are nearly finished with their new album. My next album is in progress. I'm in the studio as often as I can work it out. It does seem like most things take more time to accomplish than that which I imagine they would or should take to do so. It's a process. I'm very excited about the sounds that are being made, though. But as encouragement for other artists out there, maybe we can find some wisdom in the Greek philosophers. I was saying earlier that change is the only constant in life. I always thought that was merely an old pre-internet adage. It's actually a quote from Heraclitus, a precursor to Aristotle and Plato. Medicine, to produce health, must examine disease, and music, to create harmony, must investigate discord. It's from Plutarch. They do certainly give very strange and newfangled names to diseases. That's from Plato. I just thought I'd throw that out there. I didn't make that up, although it does sound rather funny. Maybe it was fabricated at some point. That certainly wouldn't surprise me. I'll put a link to the description where I saw it, though, of course. And let me just say that music is a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm and gaiety to life and everything. It's a quote from Plato. I truly dig that. I've always found music to be a necessity in life, too. Of course, in the more modern sense too, combined with poetic nuance, known as lyrics. Music touches the soul. It's a mystical yet universal experience, like sleep, for example. How can you prove whether at this moment we are all sleeping and all our thoughts are a dream, or whether we're awake and talking to one another in the waking state? Quote from Plato. How is this inspiring as a quote, you might ask? Well, personally, I can envision quite a few pieces of music surrounding this idea. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. It's from Plato as well. I had a little Plato section there. Let's see if we can find some inspiration from Aristotle. Probable impossibilities are preferred to improbable possibilities. Aristotle. Wait a minute, let me just say that again. Probable impossibilities are to be preferred to improbable possibilities. Okay. The next one's maybe a little bit more brain friendly. Here's a good one. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. From Aristotle, too. That's one of my favorites. The ancient realization that art reflects aspects of universal interconnectedness, referred to or captured, as it were, within the moment produced. No excellent soul is exempt from a mixture of madness. From Aristotle. It's one of the truths I've taken credence from over the years is that the more I learn in life, the more I realize that I really don't know. It's said that this is the beginning of wisdom. Socrates said so anyway. Poetry is finer and more philosophical than history, for poetry expresses the universal, and history only the particular. It's Aristotle as well. So, while not every single premise that is out there from these ancient philosophers is awe-inspiring, they certainly did have a few tidbits of wisdom I'm glad to impart by having handpicked a few select quotes that helped me speak to this point. I'm going to do some live streaming on this channel more in the near future. We're out here and everywhere else too. This little series, Ye Old and Ye Dude, has been taking a backseat to other things lately. In case you may have noticed, these episodes have gotten a little bit more spaced out over time. I mean, there's a lot more of a space of time between episodes. Indeed, the episodes themselves may very well be spaced out too. As an artist, my primary focus towards that end would be creative art, so I've been spending more time in the studio, working on my 9th studio release with Bucket Stomp Productions. I've released 7 solo albums, 1 collaborative LP, 1 collaborative EP, and a bunch of singles. Also, going back to that theme of time being the only constant in life, we can see how rapidly things change. As of this recording, warm weather is back, outdoor events and live music everywhere are coming too, and it will be outstanding and glorious to bask in some tones. So, I have a few scheduled gigs this year so far, which I'm excited about. Scheduled live streaming show on Sessions Live coming up Thursday, May 27th. This video was recorded in the year 2021. It's at 4 p.m. The handle is same as here, Jeff Adams Music. So, log into sessionslive.com. That's something that should be a lot of fun, and I hope to see everyone there. In a few weeks, I'm going to be performing live at a venue in the Philadelphia area. Yes, live music that one can go out and see and hear in person is coming back. There's several other shows scheduled as well as in the works, as it were. Please be sure to check out some of my live streams on Trubify. I love that platform. I was going to say they still owe me a t-shirt, but I got it today. They're awesome. I plan on live streaming on, a variety of the other live streaming platforms in the future. Facebook Live, Instagram Live, Twitch. I'm going to try to reach out as much as I can, of course. So be sure to hit the like button for the sake of my vanity metrics, and be sure to subscribe to my humble little channel. You too can make dreams come true. Stay safe out there, everyone. The world is still fairly askance, but in all things, believe in yourself. Be strong in heart, mind, and soul. I appreciate you stopping by, and click the bell icon to be notified when I post new stuff, which is fairly often. Thanks for watching, and also for hanging out until the end of the video, and I'll talk to you next time.